And welcome to AFC Bournemouth Analysis. Here's my take on our 1-1 pre-season friendly draw at Bristol City. The good were, as Eddie Howe alluded to in his post-match interview, individual performances rather than team performance. Josh King in particular was a real live wire up front. His first goal, he pretty much turned the defender inside out and smashed it into the bottom corner. And it was just a general menace really for the Bristol City defence. They just did not know how to deal with him. Sadly, we just didn't get enough balls to him, and he could, there's only so much he could do. Other than that, Conor Mahoney looked quite bright when he came on for the last few minutes. Asmir Begovic was solid in goal as usual, mostly usual. Tyrone Mings looked commanding at the back and looks like he could potentially be the answer in terms of a long-term centre-back. But that was largely it, and of course the result 1-1, but it doesn't really matter in friendlies. There were quite a few negatives, to be honest. There were periods in the game where we controlled it, as you would expect with the Premier League side, but then there were long periods where Bristol City just looked the better side, quite frankly, and created better chances. They overall had the better chance in the game, I'd say, overall. And there were just too many chances at times where they just had to put two simple balls, and not even that sometimes, just a ball over the top, and it caused havoc in our defence. Then there's a question of Eddie Howe deciding to play two games back-to-back on Saturday and Friday, or Friday and Saturday, against championship teams, and it shows the strength and depth of our squad, I guess, but it also doesn't really give him a chance to define a first 11, and it's also quite annoying how he's chosen 4-4-2 in both these friendlies, even though I think, as most people saw, we were at our most potent attack in terms of attacking in our 3-5-2 formation, which we of course played in that Chelsea game. We won 3-0. So it's a bit weird that he's deciding to play 4-4-2, playing players like Brad Smith, who are never going to be anywhere near the first 11, or even the bench, to be honest with you. So it's just a bit odd that he's not, he's choosing a formation that we know didn't work last season, so why would it work moving into the next campaign? So it doesn't look too promising in terms of us getting off to a fast start, but for the last three Premier League seasons we haven't, so there's no surprises there. But it'd be nice if we were playing a set formation, there were players that we knew were going to start, but as it stands I really just don't know who our first 11 is going to be. So yeah, there's a lot of confusion, and I don't think this friendly helped clear any of that up, and I don't think the friendly with Forest did either. The ugly was probably just the fact that we looked a bit tired at times. Josh King said in his post-match interview that the team have worked very hard, but maybe too hard, because they looked knackered at points, which is a bit worrying considering the season hasn't even started. The best moment was without Josh King's goal. I was at the match, and the way the defender just didn't know what to do. A quick turn, and he was gone, and you could tell it was going to be a goal as soon as he made that little burst of pace to beat his defender. It was all over, and it was in the back of the net. Apart from that, there wasn't too much to get excited about. There's no have your say section because quite frankly it's a friendly, so who really cares. But I will be back next season doing match reviews, maybe some match previews, maybe some features in games, weeks where we're not playing, international breaks and so on. Hopefully some other different types of videos, hopefully some videos where I'm at the matches themselves talking, but we'll see. But please do subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Like this video, let me know what you think. Follow AFCB Analysis on Twitter and Facebook. The links are in this video's description, and they're also in text form here. So please, thanks again so much for watching, and up the cherries in all departments.